Ever spent a week trying to make VR buttons feel natural, only to end up with a janky mess? That struggle is real. This asset flips it around and gets you back to actually building your experience. It's a purpose-built controller system for virtual reality, so you can drop a proper interaction layer into your project instead of duct taping your own input code. Fewer weird hand-tracking bugs, and a much more convincing demo for players or investors. Even better, it's a ready-made setup that fits right into a VR music or rhythm workflow. That means you can spend your time designing levels and play spaces instead of reinventing controller logic from scratch. With a 4.27 rating from 15 buyers, it's not the most reviewed asset on the store, but the people who picked it up clearly found value. Niche tools like this tend to have a quiet, satisfied fan base. The honest catch is that this is a specialty tool. If your project doesn't involve VR, you don't need it. But if you're building for a headset, it's a rare shortcut that can save your sanity. For $119.80, you would pay a freelancer 10 times that for a custom controller system. This one is a steal for anyone serious about VR. Spot these deals yourself at mightyassetdeals.com. Filter by top-tier assets, sort by dollars saved, see price history. Deep dive any asset to read an AI summary of all reviews, see comparable assets, and more. What are the top 500 free assets right now? And a curated list of the top-tier assets in the Unity Asset Store. All updated daily with many new features to come. Go check it out today. You know that moment when you find a track that fits perfectly, and then you realize it's from a game every player has already heard 10,000 times? This bundle kills that problem with a massive library of original music. It ships with 283 tracks and over 9 hours of audio, spanning epic fantasy, action, horror, sci-fi, ambient, and even lo-fi. You're not picking from 5 tired loops, you're giving your game a real soundtrack. Every track is delivered as a high-quality WAV file at 44.1 kHz, ready to drop straight into Unity. No converting, no re-encoding, just drag it into a scene and start building atmosphere. It's brand new with no reviews yet, so you're getting in early. The track breakdown is huge, and for an indie dev, that variety is worth the gamble alone. The only downside? With this many options, you might spend your first hour just browsing instead of building. My advice, pick 3 favorite tracks, save them to a playlist, and get back to work. At $79.99, that works out to roughly 28 cents per track. You can't get a custom track written for that, and this bundle covers your whole project. Need a saloon full of cowboys, a ranch hand, or a dusty town with matching characters? Mixing art packs from different stores usually ends in visual chaos. This bundle hands you a complete collection that actually looks like it belongs together. As the name promises, this is the complete 2025 collection, so you get a full cast of Western characters instead of buying one model at a time. That consistency is gold when you're trying to create a believable frontier town. A complete collection also means you can populate backgrounds and crowds without repeating the same cowboy 3 times. Your town will feel alive instead of obviously cloned. It has a perfect 5 out of 5 from early buyers. Small sample size, sure, but the person who left that review was clearly impressed enough to rate it top marks. The only real catch is that if your game isn't Western flavored, this collection won't be useful. But for a frontier project or a cowboy-themed backer demo, it's an easy yes. For $104.70, you skip weeks of hand modeling characters. That's weekend project fuel that gets you straight to level design. Releasing a game is one thing. Getting the update to actually replace the old build on every player's machine is another. Patch management can eat your whole afternoon, and this asset is designed to take that pain away. It handles patching and updating from inside your game, so players can download new versions without being forced to reinstall the entire game. That's a smoother experience for them and less support time for you. This is the Pro version, so you're getting the advanced feature set rather than a stripped-down starter. It's the kind of tool that pays for itself the first time you need to push an urgent bug fix. With 11 reviews and a 4.45 rating, it has a solid track record. Developers who've actually shipped games seem to appreciate how much sanity it saves. No launcher is a magic bullet. You still need your own server or cloud storage to host the build files, but the asset handles the client-side update flow, which is the messy part. At $75, if one client project uses it, you've paid it off 100 times over. That's business ROI every studio should love. Chess is one of those genres where players expect the rules to just work. Coding move validation, checkmate detection, and AI from scratch is a serious time suck. This asset lets you skip that and focus on making the game look and feel awesome. It's a complete chess experience right out of the box, so you're not starting from an empty scene. The game logic, pieces, and board are already assembled, which puts you miles ahead of every blank project. Because it's a full game rather than a single script, you can reskin it into a fantasy strategy title, a sci-fi puzzle, or a clean mobile release. That flexibility is perfect for prototypes and full launches alike. It's been around enough to earn a 4.55 rating from 11 buyers. That tells me it's not just a pretty demo, it's a functional game people have actually gotten value from. The only limitation is that chess is chess. You'll need your own theme and personality to stand out in a crowded store. But the hard rules are handled, which leaves you time for creativity. For $73.20, that's less than the late fee on your last parking ticket. Except this time, you get a fully working chess game instead of a headache. Robot drones are every science fiction game's favorite filler enemy, but animating them by hand is a nightmare. This pack hands you 5 game-ready drones with tons of animations, so you can populate your world without losing a weekend. You get 5 distinct drone designs, a helicopter style, a ball, a mechanic, a wheel, and a bomber, each with their own rigged mesh and animation set. That's instant variety for patrol paths, enemies, or background traffic. The animation count is huge, 171 animations total, with a mix of root motion and in-place clips. Combine that with 70 textures up to 4096 by 4096, and you have visual and motion detail ready to go. This one is fresh on the store with no reviews yet, so you're an early adopter. But the sheer amount of content in the pack, meshes, textures, rigs, animations, makes it a solid bet for the price. The one thing to know, background maps and particle effects aren't included, only the drones and their animations. You'll need your own environments and FX, which is fair for a character pack. For $40, treat yourself. You deserve a shortcut today, and 5 fully animated drones at that price is the easiest yes on this list. Match 3 games look simple, but the core systems like swapping, matching, cascades, boosters, and level goals are deceptively complex. If you're building a puzzle game from zero, you'll spend months on stuff that players never see. This reference kit fixes that. It's a complete Match 3 framework designed for production-ready projects. You get board mechanics, level systems, boosters, blockers, UI flows, and mobile optimization, all in well-structured C# that's ready to customize. The whole point is fast reskinning. You can swap sprites, sounds, and effects to create a completely different visual style in hours, which is perfect for prototyping concepts or planning a soft launch. It has 1 review so far, and that tiny sample means you can't rely on community feedback yet. The included demo APK and WebGL build give you a much better way to judge it. The honest catch is that a reference game is a starting line, not a finished title. You'll still need to craft your own levels, art direction, and store page before launch. The heavy lifting is done, but the polish is on you. At $149.50, that's less than a week of a junior developer's time, and it can get you to soft launch much faster. If one client project uses it, you have paid it off 100 times over. Racing games are all about the track, but buildings, crowds, barriers, and environment pieces can take forever to model. Cinti's POLYGON pack turns that world-building task into a drag-and-drop process with a huge library of modular pieces. It includes 9 vehicles with customizable pieces, plus over 800 unique prefabs. You can build grandstands, tunnels, pit areas, and full racing environments using modular parts that click together seamlessly. Beyond vehicles, there are 12 rigged characters ready for animation, including announcers, crowd, drivers, and pit crew. Plus a generic assets folder with over 350 prefabs for buildings, props, weapons, and FX, so it's more than just a track pack. No reviews yet, but Cinti is one of the most established art brands on the store. This pack has the same polished style that's been used in tons of published indie games, so the quality is as close to a safe bet as it gets. The only consideration is art style. This is low poly and stylized, so it won't fit a realistic simulator. If you're going for a vibrant, gamey look, it's a perfect match. For $60, you're getting a complete Racing World starter kit. Freelance artists would charge 10 times that for the same number of assets, so this is a clean drop-in for your next arcade racer. Lighting and weather can make or break a game's atmosphere, but building a dynamic sky from scratch is a rabbit hole. This bundle packs multiple systems into one giant toolkit, and it's a game changer for visual polish. It covers atmosphere and weather effects, water systems for rivers and oceans, space scenes, procedural planets, and advanced lighting with global illumination. You're not just buying a skybox, you're buying an entire environment toolkit. It's incredibly customizable, with support for Unity 6 long-term support and a massive range of styles from realistic to cartoon and stylized. It also integrates with post-processing stacks, so you can drop it into an existing project without tearing out your pipeline. This one has a stunning 4.92 rating from 26 reviews. Buyers specifically rave about the responsive support, with issues often fixed within hours and even beta access for tricky cases. The honest caveat is the learning curve. There are a lot of settings, and older GPUs or DX11 machines can sometimes cause hiccups. Start with the included presets and you'll tame the beast fairly quickly. $59.70 for a system that can transform the whole look of your game. One trailer shot with that sky could be your entire marketing campaign, and that's time-saved ROI in its purest form. Character customization is one of those features that can eat a month of work if you're not careful. This gym bundle gives you a complete set of boys and girls with modular outfits, and it's built for easy customization right out of the box. The meshes and textures are high quality, and the modular design lets you mix and match outfits, accessories, and colors. It's fully rigged with extra bones, so it works smoothly with Blender and Mixamo, and the prefabs are ready to drop into Unity immediately. It also includes Apple blend shapes and easy color changing, which means you can create a whole cast of unique gym goers without touching a single model file. The entire collection is interchangeable, so your characters won't all look like clones. It has a perfect 5.0 rating, and the reviewer highlights the professional rigging and seamless integration. For a solo dev looking for reliable character assets, that's a strong endorsement. The only real downside is not about the models at all. Giving feedback in the store takes more typing than you'd like, but that's a complaint about the checkout page, not the art. For $120, if you value your time at even $10 an hour, this bundle saves you days of rigging and customization work. Treat yourself. You deserve a shortcut today. That is all for today. Do not forget to check out more deals right now on mightyassetdeals.com.